Hello there. It is so good to have you all here tonight in this place. We are gathered to give awards to the most deserving and talented in this field, and the nominees are Catherine Van Shipton, The Archer's Mile, Julio Altern, Brothers 3, Wensden Mayer, The Sour Goat, David Jones Sr., The West Turnpike, David Jones, The East Turnpike, David Jones Jr., The South Turnpike, David Jones Jr. Sr., The Northern Turnpike, Julianne Queenie Brown, The Weaver, Nanette Duchampagne, Lost in Paris, Anne Rachtan, Lost in Ohio, Bill Devens, Lost in Walmart, A Critique on Floor Layout, Shiloh Gibbon, The Teal Waters, Astria Smart, The Landlady, Chris McLaughlin, Shrubbery, Rorsha O'Neill, Cobbles on the Way, Nia Abayeo, The Teal Waters, Francoise William, The Landlady, Frank Crackinghose, Shrubbery, Anne O'Neill, Cobbles on the Way, Taris de Hall, Tony Lightning Bologna, Paolo Di Blarte, Custode di Centro Commerciale, Wensdale Broshiredale, A Turning Point, Euphedora Hillsmeyer, A Turning Point, Melanie Elizabeth Louise, A Turning Point, Elizabeth Louise Melanie, A Turning Point, Louise Melanie Elizabeth, A Turning Point, Edith Kent, A Turning Point, Oliver Bellow, A Turning Point, Barnaby Hucklesbram, A Turning Point, Freddie Ashlam, A Turning Point, Florence Edwards, A Turning Point, Alistair Leo Blaisdell, A Turning Point, Kachauka Thunder, Why Are All These British People Spinning? Florence Anders, The Machine, Sister Laurel, The Lost and the Seen, Minsware Greenshot, The Found and the Blind, Green Hazel Hartsford, Seven Darts, Alsmary Kuralani, Six on the Bends, Alrand L. Rashim, Cinnamon Hearts, Frank Eaton, Cowboy's Wish, Toby MacGray, A Turning Point, Angela Easton Johnston, The Northwest Turnpike, Ethan Easton Johnston Gray, The Southeast Turnpike, Scarlett Johansson, The Real Housewives of SNL, Cheddar and Crackers, A Delicious Snack, Bill Devens Jr., Lost in Walmart, The Real Story of Finding My Estranged Father, Sirlani Ann Brashari, A Turning Point, Captain Smackdown, The Highs and Lows of Wrestling, Dungeon Mastour, You Can't Roll for That, Dungeon Mastour, Everyone Meet at 6 p.m. Pacific, Dungeon Mastour, We Are in a Tavern, Fernando Torres, Nina of the Labyrinth, Greg, Minnesota, Throwing Hands in Duluth, Greg, Minnesota, Still Throwing Hands in Duluth, Sianta Clayos, Coming to Town, Mac Grayson Tremblay, A Turning Point, Kyle Abayede III, Step and Shoes, Witch Hazel Maryson, A Coven of Wolves, Plastique Beautailed, Springwater, Nicholas Westmont Throp, I've Lost My Train of Thought, Nicholas Cage, Caging Nicholas, a documentary, Anne Clear Skies, Windows to the World, Lady Charlotte of Huckabee, A Quiet Pasture, Dungeon Mastour, Rolling Perception, Lady Charlotte of Huckabee, The Natural of 20, Dungeon Mastour, Initiative, Lady Charlotte of Huckabee, Sincerely Doubting the Earnestness of the Game and the Use of Stealth, Dungeon Mastour, Stealth Successful, Greg, Minnesota, Throwing Hands at the Canadian Border, a documentary, Rustin Rigg Cooks, Aggressively Throwing Hands in a Diner, an Albertan documentary, Warren Thompson, A Forbidden Romance, a documentary about finding love while incarcerated, Warren Thompson, The Missing Prisoners, Greg, Minnesota and Rustin Riggs Cooks, Brokeback Mountain, a stage production at Stratford, Alisane Tannery, Glue Stick, Wilhelmina Ford, Warehouse, Courgette Jupe, Blanc, Amber Martin, Cinnamon Hearts, Elmer's Kyle, Porcelain Horse, Alex Teagan, A Turning Point, Pita Loni Shi, Hard Plastic, Lang Zan Wu, The Last Rain, Miguel Esposito, Cybersecurity, a Daft Punk documentary, Havel Frumplesmeyer, Crumblemeyer Jones, A Turning Point. I hope you have enjoyed our nominees this year, and all the best to our lucky winners.